Hello everyone, my name is Ishika Mehra. Welcome to my YouTube channel. And as I have told you earlier that I am preparing for UGC NET and my subject is English, so I'll be sharing some of the books that I have been studying from. So first of all, I'd share the books for first paper, and these are the two books from Arpita Karwa. And this one is MCQs, and this one is the theory one. Okay, and I really like this one book. It has helped me a lot, and I have not really prepared much for paper one yet. So I have only prepared like teaching aptitude, then learning aptitude. Like it is a part of teaching aptitude, the learning aptitude, and methods of teaching in higher education. I've read only these three chapters, and this book is divided into 33 chapters, right? And there are also MCQs in this specific book as well. And in this one, there are past paper MCQs. So you can try these out if you want. And if you do not want to go for this specific MCQ book, then you can go with any other book. But I literally recommend this one at least because I really like its language. It has helped me a lot, so I hope it will help you out as well. Now for the paper two, for most part, I am relying on the course that I have taken, and I have enrolled in Arpita Karwa course. And I'm not recommending that course because many of the lectures are in audio form, and I do not have any problem with that. But if you are the one who really want the video lectures and do not like audio lectures, then you can just skip it. And if you do not have a problem, then you can go with that. Okay, and the history book that I have been reading is William G. Loans. All right, and I have one more history book that I sometimes refer to, and it is this one, History of English Literature, Edward Albert, Oxford. But neither of them are written for the net point of view. So if you want to read history, then you can just buy these. And if you want to go with something that is written for net point of view, then you have to look for something else or look somewhere else because I do not have any of those recommendations. I'm completely relying on my course right now for history and this reading. The next one I have is this one. This is Truman's. It has MCQs and it has a lot of MCQs. I solve MCQs, like I prepare for an age, then I solve MCQs, then I come back and revise some MCQs. And I am very, you know, messy learner, and I just underline everything, circle everything. And trust me, I sometimes do not remember any. It also have notes if you want like a quick revision or just something that is written for net. But it is not very vast as someone may want. But it is, like good to prepare or like to revise. It is good for revision, but not to recommended for preparation in my point of view. Then another one I have is Literary Master of New Book by Willis Books. And this one I found it when I was scrolling on Instagram. It has everything in tabular form. Look at this. And if you are thinking that it has everything, that no, it doesn't have everything. It has mostly the important parts because you cannot just cover up everything in this size of a book. But it has important parts. Like if I go and look for Shakespeare, the British literature I have in here. If do I? Okay. So this is Renaissance, and for Elizabethan age, they have written like Philip Sidney, Edmund Spenser, Francis Bacon, William Shakespeare, and Christopher Marlowe. Only these five main authors are written in here. So it has mostly the, you know, major writers and major works of those major writers. But also, one thing I actually liked a lot is this thing, that it has the first opening lines or the important lines of some of the poetry or some of the works that is written by specific authors. And sometimes we just do not know what is important line, what isn't the important line, and we just cannot read every important work, right? So it has the important lines that could be asked in exam, and that is why I really like this one. If you want this one, then you can purchase it, obviously. Or if you want something cheaper, then I'll just suggest, when you are reading a history book, or when you are like, if you are enrolled in a course and they mention some major works, or if you are solving some MCQs and you come across some quotations and all, I suggest you just write that down and keep a specific diary for the quotations, for the opening lines and closing lines of the important works, important poems from specifically romantic age, at least, because they are very famous for their poetry. So I suggest keep a different diary. And I was also going to make a different diary, but I ordered this book. So that's all. And the course I am enrolled in is Arpita Karba. If you wanna check that out, then do check that out. But I would say that it has a shortcoming, that its lectures are in audio form. Some of the lectures. See, the major parts that are British literature, American literature, Indian literature, they are in video form, but some parts such as linguistics and literary theory and criticism, they are in audio form. So that is all up to you. And these were all my books. So do let me know how you are preparing for the net. And that's all for today, I guess. Bye.